Welcome back.
Yay.
We could not stay away.
I know. I gotta think of something better to say than yay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, we're happy to be
Yes,
here. And
yes.
so this is a super cool past life that we're going to be looking into today, because as a fan myself,
Yes.
oh my gosh, Vera, I can't tell you how long I've wondered about Steph Curry and Klay Thompson's past lives.
Yeah.
So in case you don't know about these two gentlemen.
How could you not?
Yeah, I know. They are called the Splash Brothers because they're in the NBA. They're professional basketball
I did not know
players.
they were called brothers.
Yes.
That was so cool.
Yes. And they're basketball players, and they're called the Splash Brothers because they're so dang good. The ball just splashes right into that net, without.
I didn't like watching basketball until you turned me on to the Warriors.
Me too.
Oh my
exactly.
gosh.
So they're on the Golden State Warriors, home team, go team.
Yes.
And
San Francisco.
Yeah, Steph was drafted in the 2009 first round draft.
Oh
pick.
wow.
He was seventh in the first round, and Klay was 2 years later, and he was 11th. And it's like they are amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Amazing. So a little bit.
They're from another planet.
It's mind-boggling.
No, that's not the past life though.
Mind-boggling.
It is.
How far away they are from the basket. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, Steph he's the highest scoring player in the NBA. He has redefined the entire game. And ultimately, it's, he's such a team player, right? Before this style of basketball came along, because there's the three-point shot, shooters. And before this, it was a lot of the teams had like the star, like one or two main stars, and they would have the ball a lot. But this team they share it, and it's just it's awesome to watch their togetherness, and they give each other the ball. They don't hog it. So it's like, it's really cool. Also, Steph and Klay, for that matter, they're not like super, super tall, huge players.
No.
So they've learned to shoot over these,
Well, they
tall
were saying
people.
that Steph changed the way basketball is
Exactly.
played
He
now.
redefined the game.
It's not a big man's game anymore.
Exactly. And so many teams have had to change to the small ball and get that three-point shot going.
Yeah.
Right?
They need to make a 4-point that half court is 4 point.
I know, because it's amazing how far away they are. And it goes in. It's like, how does that happen?
Yes.
It's pretty amazing. So one of the things that that I wanted to point out too is that they had, at the time, gosh, I'm trying to remember what year it was, but they had 3 rings, championship rings, and they were in the playoffs for their 4th ring when Durant, because Kevin Durant was on their team, and he got injured. It was against the Raptors, I remember that. And then Klay got injured. So it was like their dreams to win that 4th championship went out the window. And Steph, you could see, he was just like, he knew that they weren't going to make it when Klay got hurt.
Oh.
So it was like, you could see how like, disappointed, pure disappointment of not being able to, he knew that it wasn't going to happen when Klay got hurt.
Right.
And so no one thought they would ever come back for a 4th ring, and they were able to defy all these odds.
Hard to tell she likes them.
They came back years later,
Yeah,
and they
that's
just won this year's championship.
So he got his 4th. He kept going like this during the game. He's so cute. Okay,
So,
ready?
Yes.
All right, well, here we go. So what I picked up for Steph and Klay, oh, I spelled his name wrong. Klay is that they were in the Negro League, and they still call it the Negro League. They never changed it. So don't get mad at me for saying Negro League, because that's exactly, they made it purposefully not to change it, because that's what it was back then. So
Gotcha.
yeah. So they were in the Negro League. They were baseball players, of course, Negro League. And Steph and his brother played on the same team. Yeah, and
So
they were playing
Steph-
all the Negro teams, right?
So Steph and Clay
We're playing
were
together.
brothers.
Yeah.
In that life, which is amazing that their name is Splash Brothers in this life.
Yes, that was so cool. So whenever they were playing, they had played all the teams that they could play at that point, but it was like at the beginning of the league. It wasn't like towards the end. It was more towards the beginning when it first started.
Mm-hmm.
And they had played all that they could play, and they just beat everybody. And it was interesting because Steph's mother was the manager.
Oh my gosh!
She was the manager of the team, even though she was male in that.
I was gonna say, so she was
male,
probably male
yeah,
because back
in that
then.
life. And his father was kind of like the coach, I guess you could say, because she was manager, so she was just managing the whole team, but he was the coach.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, of the team, of their team.
Oh, wow.
And then they got somehow, because his father, he could sell ice to Eskimos in that past life. His father had a way with people. So he found a way to get them to play like not a championship game, but there was a white team that was beating everybody.
Uh-huh.
So he wanted his team to play them to see how good his team was. So he had set it up with the coach and all that, and everyone was going to do it. They thought it would be great because they were going to show the white team was going to beat the Negro team. So I don't know who found out, or I don't know if the fans found out or management found out, but it was not a good thing. Hi everybody! I didn't know anybody would be on here. Oh, Roxanne, thank you.
Roxanne.
Very
Thank
cool.
you. Look at her cute little.
Oh, look at that! That's so
She's
cute.
Awesome.
So they were going to play this white team, but they were starting to get rumblings of this is not going to happen,
because
they did not want to risk playing a team that is in their minds inferior.
But in reality,
yeah,
they were better.
10 times better. And they scouted and they knew that the Negro League, the team was better.
And they probably knew, obviously, which players.
Because they had been watching.
And
in that lifetime, Steph was more talented than Clay. Mm-hmm. But Clay was more popular.
Oh, that's so interesting.
He was really popular with the crowd. He had a way about him. You know, like how Steph does this stuff.
Yeah.
He would really entertain the crowd. Clay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So they did something. It was late at night, and Clay and they were going to play the next day, and somehow they all went out or something instead of staying in. They were supposed to stay to work because the coach didn't want them to drink and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so the Ku Klux Klan found Clay and Steph. Well, they found Clay. They hadn't seen Steph because Clay pretty much hid him. Like, he knew something was coming. I don't know how he knew, or he saw them or something, but he made Steph hide.
Right.
And they lynched him.
Oh my God, I can't even, because it's like you could imagine the horror.
And then
Steph
saw it.
Right, and the guilt.
Oh,
survivor's guilt.
That's it right there. But it's like, you know, he didn't want his brother. Obviously, they were going to get killed, and he didn't want his brother killed.
Did Steph?
So I wonder if they have this thing, you know.
That's what it felt like when Clay got injured like that. Steph just looked so.
Oh, really?
Distraught.
Oh.
And I was just wondering if cell memory there.
Yeah, that's what I wonder about, how they feel about each other, and
because it looks like, and it seems like, in what we've heard is that they're very close.
Yeah. So hi, Eric.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Laura. Oh my God, people are here, and we didn't even tell anybody. Awesome.
Great.
Yeah. So that's what they had, and that's
That is.
And Steph never played again.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. It doesn't seem like he would after that.
Yeah.
It's like he was. He was done. He's like, no, forget it.
Yeah.
that's just so sad, but it's amazing some of the similarities there. It's fascinating because their coach, which was Steph's father in this life, in that life he was really finding ways, I'm sure, to really train them well.
Oh, yeah. He was he's amazing, this guy, with analytics and knowing talent and what to do with that talent and how to beat the other. He knew how to beat the other team. Yeah. He knew their team was going to win. So he was dying, to
get
show
that opportunity
for his players, so they can make money, because there was no money in the Negro League.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. At the beginning, probably.
Right. Before it was really established, going well.
Yeah.
But that's so interesting because one of the
Tak.
side stories.
Tak.
Oh, that's cool. Yes. Okay.
Your soul color, mister, is, well, how would you say it? How would you say it? What is that? Aurora Borealis?
Oh, like opalescent?
It's like a bunch of different colors, but how do you say it? What's that one place that people go to watch?
Isn't it like in Alaska where there's
Northern Lights?
The Northern Lights.
But it's all of those colors, and it's like iridescent kind of thing.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
You sparkle, boy.
Thank you, Tak.
That's an awesome color.
Colors with the rainbow and that.
Well, I didn't see that part. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, because you have a little bit of every color. I believe that's what they have in that. What is that? Aurora Borealis? Do you guys know what that is?
It's almost. I mean, I've seen it. I can picture it in my mind. It's almost like translucent, but you can see colors in it.
Oh yeah, it's like beyond gorgeous.
Yeah.
You have to look it up, Tak.
How pretty.
Yeah.
And so, if you don't know what Tak is asking there, we all have a soul color. So we have a soul's like there's a tone for each of us. There's a color. We all have a soul name. And so we have these different things that we were created with. And so this color is like your aura too. Your aura can change, but you still have a color of your soul.
Exactly.
That makes sense. Do you want to share your soul color, Vera?
Purple.
Yeah, purple.
Yeah.
Mine's blue. Big guess, right? I'm wearing it.
Oh, what shade of blue?
It's like a really super light kind of a shade. And then, but there's also.
But it's tealy too. It's kind of tealy
and no
color.
wonder, because I love that teal aqua kind of color.
Yeah.
So there's many different shades, and on the other side, the shade is much more living. The colors are much more living.
That's like how I saw Tak's.
Yeah. So we don't have those colors here. It's much more
on the other side,
deeper, and has sparkles. And
What's how you dream of color? That's what the colors are like.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, because we dream like what the other side is like.
But I just wanted to say real quick, I thought that was really amazing too, because Steph's dad in this life very much was able to help encourage and train, I guess, for lack of a better term, Steph's talent.
Yeah.
What?
Roxanne's a rainbow too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She has gold sparkles.
Gold.
Yeah.
Now how pretty is that? With all the different colors of the rainbow, and then there's the gold sparkles between it all. That's pretty neat. But yeah, so Steph's dad trained him to do these, helped him to do these 3-point shots and over and over and over and over and over again to master that, even as a child.
And getting in his face, wasn't he? Like
I would imagine so, because his father used to be a professional basketball player.
Yeah.
So
but wasn't Clay's father a basketball player? Or
he
no?
was.
Oh, maybe not.
I'm not sure, but maybe so. But yeah, I just think that's amazing, because look, the Splash Brothers and their brothers. It's just so cool.
Yeah.
Past life information is
very cool.
Is so the understanding can be very profound.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very cool.
And sometimes when you don't know why you feel a certain way, then it makes sense when you know about your past life.
Exactly. Yeah. And it also helps us to release certain fears and bring forth certain talents.
Right.
And so forth.
Yeah, because there was like an incident with a client that I had, and he was in a really horrible situation where it was a drive-by shooting. And he was with a person that he had a past life with. Actually, it was an ex.
And next,
Yeah, and when the bullets hit, it barely grazed him, but it hit his friend.
right.
And she got hit in the chest.
Oh my.
Yeah. So, but like, there was a past life pool there because they had a past life together at First Nation. Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So, but she was saying that she felt like this was a sign that they needed to be together. And actually, it's a sign that it was done. Because she didn't die, and she died in the past life.
Oh my god.
But she didn't die in this, so it was kind of like they made it different, and she survived. She survived. She's doing fine. She's with her family. But it doesn't always mean that you're supposed to be together. Even though you feel such love for them, it's from a past life, and this life is different.
Right.
You can be friends, you can whatever, but it may never be what it was in the past life.
Right.
Yeah,
But
and that's where sometimes that rub comes, because it's like, I want to be with him. I know I want. I was with him before. It doesn't always work like that.
But in this lifetime, it's interesting
feel
because before, when she died, now it's ended, but he knows that she's okay. She's okay, right?
She's okay.
She's recovering.
Yeah.
And so he knows that, she's going to still live her life.
Yes.
Have a life to live,
Yeah.
is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
too. Wow.
Yeah.
That's so neat. Well, thank
Yep,
you
that's
so
it.
much, everyone. Thank you for
Thank you
being
for
here
super
today.
chatters.
I know, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Colors of the rainbow and golden there.
You guys go sparkle
Yeah.
on.
We love you all.